Are you looking for a PS5 Elite controller with haptics but aren't a fan of the Dualsense Edge? Then the Hex Gaming Phantom controller could be perfect for you. In today's video, I'm going to look at the latest customizable gaming controller that takes your gameplay to the next level. It's not out yet officially, but it is available as a Kickstarter and the link is in the description. First up, let's talk about the removable thumbsticks. This controller comes with 8 interchangeable thumbsticks, 4 long stem and 4 short stem, allowing for you to tailor the feel and responsiveness to your preference. Next, we have the programmable rear paddles. With 4 rear paddles labeled as K1, K2, K3 and K4, they offer a mouse click-like feel to enhance your gameplay. You can map and store up to 6 custom profiles, switchable on the fly. For those who crave quick response times, the hair triggers feature independent switches that change R2 and L2 triggers from standard to hair trigger mode, providing a mouse click-like response. Comfort is key, and the textured grips on the handles offer enhanced grip and comfort during extended gaming sessions. One unique feature is the drifty adjustment, which allows users to adjust screws to fix joystick drift issues. This controller retains all the standard DualSense features you love: adaptive triggers, haptic feedback, gyro, touchpad, mute button, speaker, and a 3.5mm port. In terms of compatibility, it's ready to use with PS5, Windows, iOS, macOS, iPadOS, and Android devices. Powering this controller is a 1560 mAh battery, offering similar battery life to the original DualSense. Weighing in at 295 grams, it is slightly more than the original DualSense, but lighter than the PS5 Edge controller. And finally, the aesthetic and build. It is available in 4 striking colors: Chaos Black, Dream Blue, Vision White, which is the one that I've gone for, and Shadow Grey. It features the Hex Gaming logo, replacing the traditional PS5 logo. Stay tuned as I go through my opinion on how the controller performed in real-world gaming scenarios. First and foremost, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Hex Gaming for providing me with their latest PS5 controller for review. Their generosity has afforded me the opportunity to thoroughly test and evaluate this product. However, I want to assure you guys that despite receiving this controller as a courtesy, my review remains completely unbiased and honest. My goal is to provide an accurate assessment to help you make an informed decision. One of the standout features of the Hex Gaming PS5 controller is its textured grips. During my extended gaming session, these grips provide exceptional comfort and support, reducing hand fatigue significantly. Compared to the standard DualSense Edge, this upgrade is a game changer. The textured surface ensures a firm hold even during intense moments, enhancing overall gameplay experience and control. The trigger stoppers on the Hex Gaming PS5 controller are truly remarkable. They allow for seamless transition from fully operational haptic trigger technology to ultra-responsive 1.5mm digital triggers. This level of versatility is something I've never accounted for before in a controller. Whether you're playing a game that requires the nuanced feedback of haptic triggers or one that benefits from the precision of digital triggers, this controller adapts perfectly to your needs, whereas usually you have to have one or the other. One of the most innovative features of the Hex Gaming PS5 controller is its Driftix module, designed to combat the frustrating issue of stick drift. Stick drift occurs when your game character starts moving or looking around without any input due to the slight deviation in the joystick's resting position. This can severely impact gameplay, causing your character to drift or your aim to shift uncontrollably. The Driftix module offers a solution by allowing you to adjust and correct these deviations within a range of 0.12 units. This precise calibration ensures that your joystick remains centered and responsive, eliminating drift and restoring full control. However, it's important to note that while the Driftix module can address minor deviations, it cannot fix severe potentiometer damage or other significant hardware issues. For those cases, joystick module replacement would be necessary. Using the Driftix module is straightforward thanks to the included calibration tool that allows for manual adjustments to keep your gaming experience smooth and accurate. One drawback I encountered with the Hex Gaming PS5 controller is its battery life. Although it surpasses the DualSense Edge in terms of battery performance, it still faces challenges due to the amount of power it needs to operate. From my experience, the battery life doesn't really exceed 10 hours on full charge. This limitation means that for marathon gaming sessions, you may need to recharge the controller more frequently than desired, which can be a bit inconvenient. Another aspect worth mentioning is the back buttons. While it's great to have a controller with 4 back buttons compared to the DualSense Edge, I found their placement to be a bit problematic for my personal preference. When it came to the original Hex Gaming controller that I reviewed a few months ago, the back buttons were so bad that I pretty much had to write the whole controller off altogether. These buttons are definitely a significant improvement. The higher buttons felt most comfortable when operated with my middle finger, but the lower buttons seemed to be placed in an awkward no man's land that I couldn't quite get used to. I prefer to squeeze these buttons with my ring finger, and the current placement didn't allow for that comfortably. However, back button placement can be highly subjective and varies from user to user. Performance-wise, the buttons actuated flawlessly every time, so there are no concerns about their functionality. Overall, the Hex Gaming PS5 controller has not only met but exceeded my expectations, elevating my gaming experience to a whole new level. If you're a serious gamer in search of a pro controller that delivers outstanding performance, I can't recommend the Hex Gaming Phantom controller enough. Its innovative features, such as the textured grips, trigger stoppers, and the Driftix module, set it apart from the competition. Despite minor drawbacks like battery life and back button placement, its strengths far outweigh any shortcomings. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please smash a like for the algorithm and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one, champs.